at the beginning, when we practice Zazen, we go down to our own seat, and this salutation means the salutation for two men on the right side and on the left side. And then turn around and go down again. And the second salutation means the salutations for all members in the room. Then we will sit on the cushion at the center, like this. And if we wear stocks or such things, take them off. And first, there is the two posture of legs. The one is half lotus posture, and the other is the full lotus posture. And in the half lotus posture, we place our right leg like this, and this part of foot should be touched to the cushion, and then put the left legs like this. And in this case, the both knees should be touched on the floor or zabuton. This cushion is called zabuton, and both knees should be touched on zabuton. And in the full lotus posture, we need like this. First place left legs like this. Then put the right legs like this. And then put the left legs like this. And this is called full lotus posture. And both the half lotus posture and the full lotus posture are traditional. So if people are not so accustomed to the full lotus posture, to have the half lotus posture is also permissible. And the most important matter in Zazen is to keep the spine straight vertically. Therefore, first we straight our lower spine straight vertically. It is a very important point. Then the back bones and neck bones should be also kept straight vertically. This is a very important point. Therefore, Master Dogen said in Fukan Zazenki, the spine should not be reclined forward or backward or right side or left side. Keep the spine straight vertically is the most important matter in Zazen. And if we identify our spine with the line of gravity, we can identify ourselves with the universe. And in such situation, we can know what the universe is by keeping our spine straight vertically. Therefore, in such meaning, the most important matter in Zazen is to keep the spine straight vertically and identify our spine with the line of gravity. And hand should be kept also in a traditional method, and in the case of half rasta posture and full lotus posture, the left leg is upper. Therefore, the first we put the right hand like this in front of our body, then put the left hand on the right hand and put the top of thumbs like this. And because of such a posture, we can make the shoulders relaxed. So keeping the elbow a little separate from the body, and to keep the arms like this is the posture of arms. And mouth should be closed, and eyes should be open naturally. And in some sects, they insist that the eyes should be half closed. But according to Master Dogen's instructions, he said, eyes should be open naturally, not too wide, not too narrow. So that this is the criteria of eyes. And our shoulders should be kept on the horizontal line, and 2 ears also kept on the horizontal line. Therefore, our shoulder should not be like this, should not be like this, and the ears should not be like this, should not be like this. To keep the shoulders in the horizontal line and ears in the horizontal line is a very important point. And Master Kodo Sawaki, who taught me Buddhism so well, instructed that our spine should be pierced to the ceiling. So it is just the figurative expression, but during Zazen, we should straight the spine straight vertically upward, as if the spine pierced the ceiling. And when we regulated our posture, we have a deep breath once, then swing the body right and left, and stop the spine at the center and begin Zazen. And during Zazen, we need not think about anything. We need not feel anything. Just to keep the spine straight vertically is Zazen. Therefore, Zazen is not thinking. Zazen is not feeling. Just to keep the spine straight vertically is Zazen. Therefore, we can think that Zazen is a kind of gymnastics without motion. And such attitude can be called act, not thought, not perception, but Zazen is action. And the Buddhist philosophy is based on the philosophy of action. Therefore, when we want to study Buddhism, first we should practice Zazen. By practice Zazen, we can experience the universe itself in our body and mind. We can study what the universe is. We can study what reality is. We can study what this world is. We can study what our life is. Those studies are not intellectual, but practical research. And the reason why Buddhism needs such practice comes from that. Buddhism is philosophy of act, philosophy of reality. Buddhism is just realism. And this idea is very important to study Buddhism.